everyone, Fusa Rees here, wedding photographer and blogger from New Jersey, participating in Tim King's 30-day vlog challenge, and it's day 29. And every Thursday I do a blog post for moms and moms in business and mom photographers and stuff. And today I just wanted to speak from my heart and just share a little something with the moms that I hope they can relate. So I have to say, and I've mentioned this before, that I really lost myself. Like for 2 years, I really lost myself in the business and in the roles that were given to me. And I think a lot of moms either will lose themselves in being a mom once you become a mom that kind of like consumes you, or can easily lose yourself in the business and other roles in your life or as a wife. And we need to go back to like the core of who we are. So my challenge to you is to just look within and remember, like, who are you? What do you like to do? Like, what did you like to do before you became a mom? What did you like to do before you became a business owner? Because it's so easy to be consumed by titles and roles, and it's so easy to get distracted and to just kind of lose yourself. And I have to say, I've lost myself for about 2 years, and I'm finally gaining myself back. I'm gaining the kind of schedule I want to have. I'm gaining, the kind of mom I want to be, the kind of wife I want to be, and I've been using a lot of resources to help me. I think Making Things Happen, Tumblr is great. There's something called the challenge, and I strongly recommend that you take the challenge, and it's online. And I just attended the Making Things Happen tour in New York, and one of the things they discussed was like what fires you up. So here's a tip: if you're finding yourself in that situation where you feel a little lost with your own identity and your own self, what fires you up is the question. Like, what makes you giddy and excited? For me, something that fires me up is the sound of the ocean, and I love feeling the sand on my feet, and specifically hearing the ocean. So, when we were talking about this, I was like, oh, I have to go to the beach, and then, Laura Casey said, no, what about, like, getting, the sound on your iPad and hearing it? So I've been falling asleep to the sound of the ocean, so have my boys, and it's been the best thing. And I've been thinking about what else fires me up, and I'm going to print a list and put it on my wall, because we were also talking about like all these distractions and things that we shouldn't be doing, or like, wasting time on Facebook or other things. But you don't only take away the distraction, but you have to fill it with good. Fill it with something that fires you up. So what makes you excited? Is it a bubble bath? Is it a glass of wine? Is it a good movie? Is it a good laugh? Is it like vegging out on the couch? Is it riding a bike? So make a list of things that fire you up, print it, put it in your wall. But Making Things Happen Tumblr also has a really cute printout that you can do. And I'm going to be discussing about branding. I'm going to be doing a vlog series about branding. And this kind of has to do with branding too, because you start looking into your past and yourself. So with that is, remember one thing. Before you were a mom, before you were a photographer, business owner, wedding planner, designer, editor, whatever, you are you. So what do you like to do? I remember Mary Marin said, she was out with a group of friends, and she asked them if they had a free afternoon to themselves, what would they do? And most of them just started crying because they don't even know. Sometimes it's so easy to get consumed with work and mom and all these things and schedule and stress and pressure that, like, what would you like to do? If you had a free afternoon tomorrow to yourself, what would it be? What would you like to do? And if the answer is I have no idea, I really challenge you to revisit and kind of go back to who you are and, find yourself and give yourself some time, some freedom, like alone time, maybe half a day alone at the beach, at the shore, or a museum. Like, you need your own personal time. You know why? Because when your kids get home, or, something was said at the Making Things Happen, like, if you're running on empty, how can you really be a good mom? You can't. And it's really easy to get into like, oh, it's all about the kids, all about the kids. No, you could lose marriages like that. You could lose yourself like that. You need to be whole in order to be a great parent, in order to be a great spouse, in order to be a great business owner. So that is my challenge for you today. And I really hope, I'm just speaking from my heart, that you could relate. And I know what that feels like. And believe me, it's not perfect every day. And some days I'm just like really just feel confused and stuck. But in order to do those branding exercises, we have to really investigate internally who we are, what are our like beliefs, what are our core values, what do we like to do in our spare time, like who is blank, fill in your name and answer that for yourself. So wishing you a wonderful, wonderful day. It's beautiful out today here in New Jersey, and wishing you a great weekend. I would love to hear some feedback, questions, other exercises, suggestions, and ideas, because sometimes I feel I'm just talking to myself and no one's reading my blog. So it would be really nice to be like, hey, I'm listening. Hey, this is helpful. This is not. But that's all I wanted to share with you today. Just, do what fires you up and start breaking free and start finding yourself again is my tip for you, Mom. Thanks.